I told him that the Chinese man in one of the companies was the illegitimate son of a member of the Standing Committee of China. He said that couldn't be true. The guy was born in the United States. I said that those born in the United States are indeed part of the Chinese Communist Party's gene plan. This American-born Chinese is one of the people who controls the secrets of almost all human beings. He has more information than the CIA. I said if one day he sits in the interrogation chair, you will ask him 2 questions: who was behind the Sinovac vaccine? When did Sinovac technology started, and what's the relationship between AI, Sinovac technology, and vaccines?
什么是？哦，
哎，没给咱 share 一下。
哎，我们的直播屏幕没有 share。
啊，没事没事，你说。
Oh, hello. My name is Ava. I'm too happy to be here. Hi, Richard.
Hello, Ava. Okay, Henry is not here, but he's back. He'll be back. And hello, global fellow fighters. I'm very happy and excited to be with you again.
Okay, today we still talk about the COVID vaccine. This topic very heavy because when I study, I suddenly feel really sad what I'm thinking because there's the brain damage. Also, it's disaster. Maybe Harry, do you want to go ahead to let's see just read our PPT?
Okay. Okay, please look at the first slide. What COVID vaccine damage brains? mRNA vaccine function as a chemical lobotomies, causing severe brain damage and devastating mental health. They increase your risk of cognitive impairment, depression, anxiety disorder, sleep disorder, Alzheimer's, ischemic stroke, hemorrhagic stroke, transient, ischemic attack, myelitis. The last one is myasthenia gravis. Okay, please look at the next slide. Thank you. Okay, Nicholas, Huscher, COVID mRNA vaccine impaired cognition. The warning was issued by Relon Marcalo Foundation epidemiologist Nicholas Huscher. Huscher has been one of the leading voices in raising alarms about damage of mRNA vaccination. During a new interview with Dr. Zhu, Huscher warned that a major study has confirmed that the mRNA injections has caused multiple neurological disorders to surge. He explained that the spike protein from the COVID shots is entering the brain and causing inflammation. This inflammation then causes brain damage, leading to severe cognitive impairments. Huscher reveals that cognitive impairment has skyrocketed by staggering 140% among those who received mRNA jabs. Okay, Ava?
Sure. So you want to finish talk after finish the PPT talk, Richard, or you want to we finish the PPT?
Yeah, I think you have a good idea. We can finish the PPT and then we can talk and then we can see Miles Guo's video clip. Henry, what do you think?
Okay, sure. So please look at the next one. Dr. Sukarit Bhakti, billions of brain altered. Immunologist Dr. Sahadi Bhakti issued a stark and sobering alert. A global neurological crisis is underway, and and the cause may be the very vaccine meant to protect us. mRNA COVID vaccines have triggered an unprecedented phenomenon. Systemic vasculitis. This is not a localized issue, but a full body attack on the vascular system, inflaming blood vessels from the brain to the heart to the liver. This vascular damage, he asserts, leads directly to destruction of the brain cells. The result is a silent catastrophe now affecting billions. Dr. Bhakdi, in his warning, points to a frightening new reality. Cognitive function is being altered on a mass scale. He described a population experiencing a profound loss of willpower, a critical dimming of innate intelligence, and crippling inability to mobilize or drive meaningful change. Okay, please look at the last one. Okay, brain images. 4 different PTS who all took the retard shots. The patient is still alive, but it's literally retarded now, hence NIM retard shots. Okay, thank you, Eva.
Okay, there's a lot of very like a brand new vocabulary for me. It's a challenge, but I feel like I'm excited to learn those things. But the other way, I'm so sad and shocked because like the first one, cognitive impairment, that one. Almost 140%, 140% people like this. And then I feel like what kind of things like even they have a death like in cognitive impairment. Is that like they lost or I think it's like a few minutes after. I feel like maybe I reach you know what kind of things?
No, yeah, actually, I have, for this part, we all face a challenge, the name of the diseases, that we know in Mandarin, very, most of them, right? But in English, it's kind of difficult, but we prepare and we try to understand well.
Yeah.
As you said that this cognitive impairment, this is like, because according to my observation around, around me, like our friends or, the families, looks like they're normal. But, the definition of this cognitive impairment is not like now yesterday you are like a freshman active, but today you are like a dumb and your fool looks like you are a low IQ or whatever. It's not like this. I think they have some test or examination that, for example, just example. So if you have capability of reading like 100 words in one minute, and then tomorrow you're gonna have like 95, words per minute of reading, right? But if you observe this kind of person, you didn't see any difference because our regular or daily judge, you cannot tell the such difference. But the dedicated examination can tell, this kind of cognitive impairment is huge for like a huge risk increase by 137%. It's like over one time increase. This is huge. And also depression and the anxiety disorders and the others like Alzheimer's. It's the brain. We know it's a brain. All of the brain and neurology diseases. So according to the posts or the the links or the article that we take from the social media, and we found that this COVID vaccine really damaged the brains dramatically. And for this part, I was thinking about what Miles told us, that the mRNA and the spike protein are the poisonous stuff which can like enter the brain, the blood-brain barrier. Remember, in Mandarin called the 血脑屏障. So this is the one, can really damage the brain cells. So I think that is the root cause, of this kind of increase of the risk for all the brain-related diseases. Eva.
Yeah, before, like, I know depression, this word, I just feel like some people, we know a lot of the new news, like the movie star, the singer, they suicide. Then I feel like that's a real thing that's happen. And also we always see the people right now, they easily to fight with each other. That is the anxiety disorder. Henry, you want to share something? That's what I'm not. I know we are not doctor, so I just guess.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. Thank you, Eva. And Miles Gore, the founder of the new federal state of China and Whistleblowers, he and his, like fellow fighters of NFSC were, pioneers in exposing to the world that COVID-19 is a bioweapon and unleashed by a CCP, right? Starting as early as December 2019, the new FFC has continuously disclosing the truth behind virus and the nature of this COVID-19 vaccines. So Miles said, the COVID virus is not just it's not the primary threat. Okay, the real objective of CCP is to enforce the mass vaccination. So the CCP intended to utilize the vaccine to sabotage the United States, and then so you could be able to spread communism and then to enslave as people as much as the CCP can. So please note that right now even the media on both aisles, even those like medias that used to censor or used to like smear the us who expose the truth about COVID-19. But right now those kind of media will they reports, they said that even the FDA will admit for the first time that COVID-19 vaccines have caused the deaths of American both children and adults. So Miles reviewed on April 24th, 2022. So the Chinese Communist Party is fully aware that vaccine disasters will lead to massive excuse me, the human deaths with a COVID vaccine related cancer and deaths erupting worldwide, and many people, even including children, getting cancer, okay, due to the problem that today we said like a brain damage or cancer, those kind of things. Sadly, his revelation has been proved true. So I shared my observations before, but I would like to say it again. So my labors on for laboring side, back and forth, like right and left, they all lost their loved ones in both last year and this year. So my close friends, even my close friends, all lost either their parents or parents-in-law last year and then this year. So all in common, what? They all received multiple shots. Okay, so this is why we give like our appreciation to Miles, who take a risk to warn the world about the harms, about like damage of the COVID-19 vaccine. Okay, Eva.
Yeah, you talk about your neighbors, so they lost a loved one, and I have a friend. They lost the kids, only 19 years old kids, and that one's making me very shocked, and I can't I can imagine how they said, that one. That's why whenever we talk about the COVID-19 vaccine, we are like a very heavy feeling. And yeah, how about Rachel? You want to share something?
Yeah, actually, I was thinking that, the topic of today's broadcasting is about the damage to the brain by the COVID vaccine. I was thinking, this situation is what the global evil power, they want, right? What they want like this, because they want to enslave the people and they want make all the people globally fooled. It's like Miles Gore told us that, the evil power behind the WEF, behind the financial, Wall Street, behind the social media, those evil power, they want to enslave the people. So they don't want the people get smarter and smarter, right? It's better, all of us like common people get dumber and dumber, right? Then just be the slaves to them. So that is the why the COVID vaccine came out, and with support and made by the evil powers like CCP and those global the powers behind. So that is a situation. But with Miles Gore's warning years ago, we know what they are doing, and that's why we do this kind of broadcasting to get more people understand the situation.
You're right. Like years ago, Miles Gore risked his own life and tell the whole world at the time, like don't take the vaccine, because that is he tell the world like the vaccine is don't take the vaccine. The time I still remember, but that time I don't think people really understand like a fellow fighter, right? But now we really see what's happening right now. How about we see the Miles Gore's clip and then we talk?
记住我说的话，共产党在这个疫苗面前，还有病毒面前，必会死，他死10000次都不会拉倒共产党。相信我说的话，共产党因为这场他放出的共产党病毒，一定会被苏委员追究出来。所有疫苗的灾难，最后的算账将3个打破。我说3个打破啊，绝不可更改，绝对彻底的消灭世界上的共产主义。第二，包括共产党，你不用想的，没有任何可能。第二个，全人类上超过1大半的国家不会再相信政府，不会再相信媒体，不会再相信已经存在的金融，因为金融已经成为威胁你打疫苗的手段，特别是加拿大，还有很多国家不让你用信用卡呀，不让你用银行啊来威胁你，它已经成为威胁你，让你死亡。像当年纳粹让犹太人给你说送你去波兰，到了那个各个的监狱啊，干劳动完以后说我送你去波兰，然后路上全烧死你一样，然后让你不用信用卡，不用支付系统，对待犹太人一样，太惨了，对犹太人大屠杀，太泯灭良心了，太坏了。所以这个德国这个纳粹太危险了，但纳粹主义就在疫苗和疫苗面前，在全世界广泛传播。纳粹主义在疫苗面前表现出的金融手段、媒体手段、强权和腐败的医疗系统和药厂的勾结。所以说，第二，全世界的政府和医疗、科学、媒体都将是彻底被打破实行。第三条，人类上不可逆转的人类的所有的管理系统，政府管理社会，你就是3条，你就存在的原因。第一个，财富分配；第二个，维护治安；第三个，就是把人类共同追求的人类的繁衍、稳定、安全下去，就是健保。现在健保系统彻底毁了，人类的繁衍受到了威胁，你这个政府干什么了？社会的安全啊，我这起鸡皮疙瘩说到这儿，社会的安全已经成为了威胁大众的，你的政府，你不是保护大众，你是威胁大众。第三，财富分配，所有的银行、金融工具支付成了政府威胁人民死亡的手段，你怎么存在呢？ 不需要你分配了。数字货币可以代表政府重新合理合法的公平的分配财富。那你剩下2条，一个是安保，安保这个问题不由你说了算，未来这安保一定是因为财富没有你说了不算了，那就是根据你干的好坏来确定你能否执行国防、警察、治安、安保。人类的繁衍也不能让你说了算，人类的繁衍这样是持有货币者来说了算。
So many information there. I only remember Canada. So there talk about the government. Canada governments are very they are evil. They threaten their own people, and they not let you use the credit card. I know the 2-3 months ago, one of the good lawyer to helping the people to fight with the government. The lawyer's bank account with RBC, I remember, is they close their account. Well, that one is now, and now it's mostly people when I talk about the people around me, and mostly they know now. They wake up already. So like Miles Gore said, is see this clip is since 2022, and that time when Miles Gore told us, I don't understand at that time, but now not 100% understand, but things has happened, they wake me up, and the government really threaten their own people. What do you think, Harry? You want to share some real story, or you have a real story? Oh, you might.
Henry, you are muted.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Okay. Yeah. Like Miles said, those people, who, like exposed the truth about the vaccine has been persecuted and has been, like threatened. Just like the doctor Bakdi, in this slide.
Yeah.
Do you know that, in 2023, German government sued Dr. Bakdi to a court because of his strong and loud voice to to object to forcing people to get vaccinated. So, but a lot of people, thousands of people come to the court in support of him. Good news is he was verdicted by the court, saying that he was not guilty. Okay, he was released. Okay, his case was dismissed. So this is just one example, to illustrate what Miles said. Okay, actually, like Dr. Bahadi, it is hero. Just like Miles said, do you know this guy? Dr. Bahadi, he compared the COVID vaccination to 1930s Germany, like Nazi. So just because he's saying this, and then like opposing the forced vaccination, and he got sued by the government. So that's crazy. I think like justice is coming, even including Dr. Fauci. His fate is sealed because people will launch lawsuits against COVID-19 vaccine. Okay, and then Miles, and his movement, told us, ivermectin and artemisinin proved effective in neutralizing the vaccine's harm, and this is good news to those people, who suffered, brain damage due to the COVID-19 vaccine, and also data shows that by 2021, the whistleblower movement has impacted 25 million Americans by exposing vaccine truth. So a lot of people refuse to take the third and the fourth shot due to the NFSC's like a warning and a revelation, even though they heard nothing about the nature of COVID-19 vaccine due to the censorship of those MSM, and those big tech like Facebook, Google, like YouTube and Twitter. Okay, so again, we have to we thank Miles and his NFSC for saving people's life. Okay, Eva.
Thank you. How about Richard? You wanna share something?
Yeah, I see the time is almost very limited, but I want to share that Miles Guo's video clip give us a lot of information. But one thing I remember is that the after the disaster and the crisis of this COVID-19 CCP virus and the COVID vaccine, all the government, the social media, financial system will collapse. They will lose the credit or to the people, right? But look at today the situation in Canada and US. The US is rising, right, with the new government, and but the Canada, we know that in Canada looks like everything is good, and people are so still like harmonious, and but I think maybe it's because their brains, most of the people, their brains are damaged by the COVID vaccine, right? Look at the last page of today's topic. The brains, part of the brains, they just get like the brain and atrophy, right? So it's a brain gets smaller. That is why people are dumb, and they lose the capability of telling the how evil the government is, right? The situation is. But that is why we are here to do the broadcasting, to take down the CCP, because CCP is the root cause of all the disasters globally, right?
You're right. So let's take down the CCP and see you next week. Same time.
Yeah, take down the CCP.
Take down the CCP. See you next
and
time.
take down CCP.
I told him that the Chinese man in one of the companies was the illegitimate